Good evening, everyone. This is Bill here at WWK Scale Plastic Models. I hope you've all had a good Saturday. I know it's pretty late in the evening down here, so I thought I'd go ahead and do a review. I haven't been able to build very much because I've been sick now for a little over a week, and I tell you what, this stuff I got's just not wanting to let go, but I thought I'd go ahead and try to do a review here. So that box in front of you there, guys, is it's a model by Revell in 1/48 scale. Okay, it's that Stuka, the JU 87G-1 tank buster. So let me get this a little bit closer here. I'll lower this camera down just a little bit, fellas. There we go. But as you can see, well, it's a neat plane. Them Stukas, they were pretty cool looking. Says it's age 12 plus. And I already said it's in 1/48 scale, guys. You know, that's a pretty good size scale. Let's go ahead and look at the some of the box info it gives us right here. Right there's paint guide, guys. It's calling for black, green, German. It's calling for blue, brown, dark gray, dark green, flat black, flesh, gunmetal, light blue, white, and yellow. And then here's some pictures of this model here built up. Showing where the pilot sits and where the gunner is. I don't know if there's anything on this side. Looks like it's going to be kit number 855270, guys. Let's go over here to this side. It says the length on it's 9 1/4 inches. The wingspan is right at 12 1/4 inches. So pretty good size wingspan on it for 1/48. And then the number of parts is 53, and it's all molded in light gray. And actually it's got them water slide decals. So, you know, this was one of Germany's main dive bombers during World War II. So it was pretty effective for a lot of years. And I think that's pretty much it on the box art, guys. Yep. Let me go ahead and lay this box out of the way over here. Now we're going to go ahead and jump to the, I'll go ahead and show the decals first. And get these decals out here. And get them up here where you can see them. That's the decals, fellas, for the Stuka. So, some nice looking decals. Looking at them, they don't look real thick. But yeah, some decent looking decals. There's the instrument panel right there, if it'll come in. So, quite a few to put on there. So that's all the decals. Let me go ahead and lay this over to the side. And then here's the instructions. The big fold out. Let me go ahead and get inside it here. Right there it's giving you the paint guide again. A little bit of information, and then over here naturally is the part names. Let's see, you're getting, yep, it's numbered all the parts in there for you. Then we'll go over here and let's go into step 1 first, guys. So that's the cockpit area. As you can see, the pilot sits there up front, and then you got that gunner who sits right behind him. It does come with 2 figures, so That was step 1. Here's step 2. Looks like getting the propeller and everything in there. Jump over to step 3 here for you. Step 3 looks like you're putting the fuselage together. Sliding the pilot and the gunner in there. Step 4 is part of the wing. And then 5 is also the wing. The bottom half and top halves. And then here's step 6. Looks like that's attaching the wing to the fuselage. There's step 7. That's putting the wheels together. Pretty basic instructions, guys. There's step 8. And then step 9. That's them wheel covers down there. Then there's step 9. Putting all that together down on the bottom. Landing gear and stuff. Then here's step 10. Looks like you're adding the big gun and a few more little parts there. Now we'll go here to step 11. Looks like you're working on the tail section there. Step 12. And then there's step 13. Looks like you're doing the cockpit and everything there. You're adding the glass to the top of it. Then there's step 14. Looks like this is probably the final step, guys. And then you flip her over and you got step 15, which is gives you your color codes here and decal placement. Shows where all the parts and everything are. So scroll up on that, shows you the bottom. And that's pretty much it, guys. That's the instructions for the Stuka. So I'll go ahead and lay them off over here to the side. Now we'll get started on the parts. I'll show you this clear glass first. Here's all your glass for it, guys. I get it to come in a little bit better. Looks pretty nice. Seems like it's pretty clean. That's your canopy, guys. Several pieces there. Because you know you got that pilot and you got that gunner. Which one's this gunner's canopy? There's the gunner's canopy right there. You can see the slit. So, yeah. Let's lay this off over the side. Now we'll go ahead and get to the sprues here, guys. Looks like there's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a little one. So, all molded in gray, guys. And right here's your first sprue. It's fuselage. Something I can tell you about this, guys, is it's got raised panel lines, okay? There's no inset panel lines here. Everything's raised. But there's a lot of detail there. Oh, dropped her. Get my hand in there to show that a little bit better. There's that back wheel. It's one piece, guys, one solid piece. That's both halves of the fuselage. I mean, I know it's all raised panels and everything, but there's you can see everything in it. Lots of detail. So then you got some smaller parts over here to the side. All right, there's your instrument panel. If I can get it to come in. I'll tell you what, nothing's wanting to come in, is it? Come on. There it is. You can see that instrument panel. And that's that sprue, guys. Let's go ahead and lay this off to the side, and we'll get to, looks like here's the propeller and the top of the wings. Right there. And inside the canopy, there's the floor. So I can get that to come in a little bit. Your pilot is sit up here, and then your gunner sits back here and back. There's that propeller. Then we'll get over here to the wings. Raised panel lines. I don't know if you're seeing them or not. Hopefully you can. Even for that, I mean, there's a lot of detail, so. That's the upper part of the wing, guys. The propeller, and then inside the canopy, the floor part. Let's set that over here. Now we'll go ahead and we'll grab another sprue here. Looks like all them wheel covers and everything there on the side. There's your tires. There's that big gun. Comes in two pieces, so. Well, how would you like to have that shooting at you? Oh my gosh. I don't know what caliber that was. It had to be huge. So I'll have to look into that. There's the wheels. Quite a bit of detail in them. So that's that sprue, guys. And we got another one here that's small, some small parts. And then the last one, fellas, which is the wing. And you heard him, it's over 12 inches, about 12 and a half inches, something like that. So, there's the underside of it. Get up in here and see if we can get a little closer look at it. Like I said, fellas, everything's raised. Everything's raised on this. Looks like there's a seat, pilot's seat and the gunner's seat. You know, it's going to take a little cleanup, but surprisingly, I mean, I know it's an older mold. It's not too bad, so. And then naturally, here's your pilot and gunner, guys. Let me see if I can get them to focus in a little bit for you. There we go. That's the 2 figures it comes with. But that's that sprue, guys, and that was it. That was all of it. So, hope that kind of gives you an idea. I know this is pretty thin. It's not real thick like you see on a lot of other ones, so that's the underside. But I think it looks pretty good. Being raised panel lines and everything, so we go ahead and throw that over here to the side, and I'm gonna bring the box back out here, guys, because that was pretty much it. I think it looked pretty good. I kind of like it, you know. Like I said, I've had this for quite some time now. I just dug it out of the stash, so thought I'd do a review on it, guys. So that's all of it for the Stuka JU87G-1 tank buster, guys, by Revell in 1/48. It says ages 12 plus, okay? It says skill level 4 too. Tells you hours 5 plus. I guess if you don't paint it, huh? So we know it takes a lot more than 5 hours. That's it. That's all there is. Show you another view of the side there, what she looks like built up. And I'm going to go ahead and say that's the end of this video here. Hopefully, guys, I can start showing you some build stuff if I could ever get healed up enough to where I can do it without, you know, coughing and shaking. And it's rough to build when you just don't feel right. So, but I'm going to go ahead and sign this video off, guys. If you liked it, can you hit that like button for me? And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate that too. I appreciate you watching. I hope you have a good rest of your evening here. And take care, and we'll see you all next time. God bless. Bye-bye.